Hey guys, welcome back to another Swift programming logic tutorial. So in this tutorial I'm going to be talking about the addingTimeInterval function and how to use it effectively on dates. So I know it's just one function, but this function is actually really useful and it's also a tiny bit complicated at first, but don't worry, I'll explain it to you. So basically this is just used to add time onto a date. It's pretty obvious, but it can also be used to subtract if you just use a minus number. Yeah, so let me just go a quick example. So let's say I create a date here. Let's just call this date, and I'll just make it the current date. And then let's say I want to print this date. Now if I run that, as so, it'll just print the current date and nothing more, and it won't really add anything or anything. Okay, we have the date here, you can see, and okay, that's our date. But now let's say I wanted to get this but a minute in the future. Well, then I can do addingTimeInterval, and then this time interval is just the number of seconds. So if I actually click on this, and then you can see, if we open this in developers documentation, you see it has this, and it just shows that the value to adds in seconds. So the way it is pretty easy to understand now. Like if you wanted to add 1 minute, all you do is you'd add 60 seconds, and if we run this again, you can see the time is now 10:26, and if we do this, it shows it's 10:27. The reason it says 9:27 is because of the time zone and things, but it is 10:26. I mean 10:27 now. And what we can do is, if we just create a new let called letTimeInterval. Now let's say we wanted to add 10 minutes, so we could write it as 600, but what I like to do is just do 10 times 60 to make it clear that the 60 is the seconds and then 10 is the minutes. And if we want to add 10 hours, then what you would want to do is we would have 10 hours like that, and then you want to add the minutes, so there's 60 minutes in 1 hour, and then you'd want to do 60 seconds in 1 minute. Basically this makes it 10 hours. So if you imagine 60 times 60 is 3,600, and then times 10, that's 36,000. So that's how many seconds there are in 10 hours. And now if I just add this on, you can see this is going to go 10 hours. Oh, it just needs to be a double. Let me just convert this to a double. I think that's how you do it. And now this will add 10 hours on, so you can see it's tomorrow and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Now the way you can make this minus is, I think if I just add a minus sign in front of that, that will do minus like that. Yep, you can see that it's 10 hours in the past. But yeah, so that's 10 hours in the past. This shows 11 hours before, but you can see there's a plus 100 time interval there, which means it's actually 10. 21, which means it's 11. So yeah, that's how you do it. And if you wanted to do 10 days in the future, or let's just say 5 days in the future, so that means we do 5, this is minutes, this is seconds, and now let's add another one, times 24. So now this is 60 seconds in 60 minutes in 24 hours times 5. And if I run this, we should get the 6th of September. And yeah, there we go. So if you want to just keep adding it on, but if you want to add like bigger numbers, I'd recommend using calendar rather than this, because this doesn't account for things like leap years, things like that, and daylight savings, everything like that. But if you wanted to carry on, so you could do 60, that's for minutes, and then 60 seconds in 1 minute, 60 minutes in 1 hour, 24 hours in 1 day. We can't really go on to months, but we can do weeks. Actually no, we can just go straight on to years, and then that's just 365 days in a year, which means yep. So now we have the days here, year here, so now this is going to give us 5 years in the future. And if we run this, we should get the 1st of September 2026, And yep, there we go. So yeah, this is how you use the adding time interval. If I just add this in, so it's years, days, hours, minutes, seconds, but you really need to think about it like how many seconds are in this. So to be honest, if I just print the time interval, so if I print this actually tells us how many why is this not working? So if I print this actually tells us how many seconds are in 5 years, and if I just launch that, we should find out how many seconds are in 5 years. How much is that? That's about 175 million, which is about right. So yeah, you just need to think about it like how many seconds there are in the time you want to add, and that's what's going to add. And if you want to do minus, you can just add a times -1 at the end, or you can just do minus like that, or you can even just do it like that. I think that might work. If this is 5 years in the past, it should be 2016. Yeah, so you can just add a minus sign anywhere, and it should just do it in subtraction. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future tutorial. Bye.